Hello and welcome back to RailRoads Online. So today we are running our first double header, or the Super Heisler, I like to call it, I guess, or think of it. We are going to run two back-to-back Heislers. The idea is not really to pull this wood up the hill, but to see if we can manage to pull 10 coal or 10 iron. Nope, I was right. 10 coal cars from the coal mine out to the ironworks is going to be the idea. We got it done once with the Class 70, but it was so slow we cut the train in half. And so now we are going to see if we can attempt to do it with two Heislers instead. So that's the new plan of action. First time we've run a double-headed train, so hopefully two heads are better than one, and this all works out in the end. You see, we have 3 and 33. We did pick up a new Heisler to try to pull this off with. Conveniently, we just named it Heisler. That way it's just nice and easy for anyone who wonders. It should pull these 10 cars of wood up the mountain easy enough. We've done it before with one Heisler and not had a problem, but we did try yesterday running some heavier loads, and I don't know if it was just glitch or what, but we had some problems running trains that we've run a ton of times. So between all that and kind of waiting on the update to do much track building, we just went ahead and figured we would try to pull off a double-header train and see if we could ever pull some heavier, longer loads before we get the update, before things change. So double Heislers it is, and we will be taking it out to the coal mine eventually, but today we're going to just run up this wood, and we may be doing the iron or coal run, later on Twitch today. We are going to start live streaming on Twitch, so you can catch us over there. And we'll be shooting videos back and forth. Shooting videos here, live streaming there. We might do some live streaming for YouTube eventually. Gonna work out do some working out, all that's new to us, so we'll just see how things go. But for today, we are gonna try to run our first double header and see if we can actually manage to pull it off. So we're just gonna throw that one into go mode and then see go. There we did. Not reverse. Whoa, that was bad. We had that in reverse when we kicked it in. That sure brought our hustle to a stop. But that's okay. We'll pick it back up here, no problem. we're gonna have to work on that whole jumping in between trains. That was the one thing I was trying to work out today in my head before I started this whole thing was how good I was gonna be able to do this or not. Jumping between two locomotives, moving, doing it by myself. So it's definitely gonna have the ability to pull this up the hill much faster. That looks to be the case. So now it's going to be about being able to control it. Can we stop it anywhere near where we need to? Can we not overdo everything? Our first jump, obviously, there in between locomotives was a little sketchy. We probably should have gone ahead and practiced a few of those. And so we will have to just kind of see how things go and what we are able to do. Probably don't need to be going super fast. I think we got it up past actually our hard point at this point, so we probably could go ahead and start turning some things down. But now we do have the whole extra weight of a whole nother locomotive. Let's go ahead and turn off the juice on this one. That was the thought between running one backwards and running one forward, is that maybe it would be a little easier for us to do that. And the old Heisler, I don't know, somehow our new Heisler seems stronger in reverse than our old Heisler does going forward. But I guess we'll kind of try to get used to this jumping back and forth and see what's going on. We've got plenty of water, fire, wood. That's all good. So, that was about the worst thing that could have happened. I don't know that we have any great opportunity to actually catch up to this thing before we hit the yard. So, yeah, well, this is what you get for first time things. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to work. Definitely not. Right up there at the yard, so hopefully we catch it fast. And let's go ahead and throw some brakes. See if that'll slow some stuff down. And off with the power. And yeah, that gets us maybe going a little bit more. Alright, so then we will go back here now that we're nice and calm. Everything seems perfectly normal. And we will turn that off. Come over here. We're going to have to shift some of that wood over, being one is low, one is not. And we can push this one up the rail. Go ahead. I don't know that we really have anywhere that we have to drop this. All of our supplies up here should be full, but I figured if we were going to run up the hill that we would bring a full load with us, just because then it can sit here and we can run some coal down the hill at some point when we swap this out. guess we could back it onto that siding. We are going to take those coal cars, or those hopper cars, we're going to take away from the Class 70 and, whoa, not a smart jump. Okay. There we go. And see if we can wring out 10 hopper cars full with the double Heislers. Is going to be the plan. So did we actually get those switches jumping off the side of the mountain? It was a little distracting there. So okay, that switch is good for our eventual siding. This switch we are going to have to flip to the main. And I suppose we could take the Class 70 and then just put a Heisler in behind it for oomph, but then we have the whole tender car in between. And I think maybe at some point when we work out running in the doubleheader train a little better, the Heisler is going to stay as our extra juice, and if you will, and we will maybe put a Class 70 on the front. But until we get a little better at jumping back and forth, it's probably better if we don't have a tender car in our way, and that we just kind of try to start getting used to it with the Heislers, being they're just a little easier to operate with two, I guess. We had a few problems, obviously, there on the way up here, but that's our first run, so you know, everything takes a little practice, just what it is. But I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, it didn't go too bad, and it seems like it's got plenty of power in the pull. So figure they're like 13,000 or 14,000-ish pounds on the tractive effort. So between the two of them, you know, we're, let's say 27,000 pounds of tractive effort up against the 15 or 16-ish, if you like, with the Class 70. So this should be quite a step up. The Super Heisler, as in the double-headed Heisler. So we're hoping we can pull off at least 10. That would sure make the hopper car deliveries in general just much easier if we are able to run 10 cars at a go. So that's kind of going to be the plan. Although I did now see I saw one of Heist's videos that says maybe we're going to be getting Heist being one of the devs for the game and kind of the community manager for RailRoads Online. So if you're not familiar with who he is when I'm just saying Heist, that's who that is. But looked like we potentially, still not locked in obviously in stone or anything, but it does look like we may potentially be getting tunnels. And tunnels are definitely going to change the way we do business. We will be changing some of our routes if we can tunnel through some things. So that alone would be an incredible upgrade. Judging by the look of that, it didn't look like we'd be digging ground or anything, but it looks like we will get the ability to basically have snap end tunnels. So pick one end, pick the other, and they'll tunnel in between it for you, which would be an incredible upgrade to the game, no doubt about it. And I gotta admit, I think pretty much every train fan out there loves the tunnel. I mean, from the first time you were a kid playing with your model train, you built some sort of tunnel and drove your trains through it, you know. That's just kind of how it went. So I think that's something most players will be looking forward to, and a really happy addition to the game. So that was kind of exciting to see. And they looked good, just from a rough start in, whatever you want to call it. The you know, the base of what they're working with the tunnel absolutely looked just as good as what we've come to expect from the game, no doubt about it. So there we go, the double Heisler works. Parked next to the Class 70, looks like they're almost the same size. Two Heislers, one Class 70, two Heislers is barely any longer. So there we go. But we ran our first double header, got it up the hill, easy enough. Couple little problems, but we made it. So we are definitely going to be expanding and trying some more of that. So we will bring that to you on the next one. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, if you get a chance, like, share, or subscribe to the channel. All of the above sure does help the channel grow. Thank you much and have a great day.